Hi everyone, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Eternal Circle. It's your psychic mommy. So tonight I'm going to be doing a guided meditation that I've written for spirit guide meditation. It's to have a chance to meet your spirit guide or spirit guides, depending who's going to be stepping forward. So usually it depends where you are in your life right now. So depending on what's going on situationally or emotionally, which guide or guides step through. So usually I say that we have three primary guides. We have our warrior or protector guide, we have a healer guide, and we have a teacher guide. If we would think about it this way, it's almost like the Trinity. Now, it's not to say that people can have less than three. It's not to say that people can have more than three. It's just, in my experience, that in most cases, people do end up having three guides, and three primary guides being those ones. Only because those are the types of guides that we rely on in our life. So, without any further ado, I will be leading you through this meditation. First, we'll be going through physical relaxation, only because it's easier for your spirit to leave your physical body in order to do any kind of traveling. It's just the way it is. Once the body is taken care of, it's easier for the mind to relax and easier for the spirit to take off. All right, so let's take a couple of calming breaths. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. While you're doing that, you might just want to focus on things that are positive for you. So things that are making you happy, or things that do make you happy, things that make you calm. And if you haven't found a calm place yet, find it now. Either sit while you're meditating or lay down, but make sure that you're not going to fall asleep while you're laying down, because you are meditating. Okay? And one more breath. So first we're going to start with the feet. We're going to tense up our toes and our feet. All right? And we tense those up. All right? We don't want to tense it up to a point where we're uncomfortable, but we want to tense things up where we can feel the tension. All right? So when we inhale, okay, our breath, and when we exhale, we'll be releasing that tension. Okay? So let go of that tension in your toes and your feet. Next, we'll be moving on to your calf muscles. Remember, when we tense up our calf muscles, do not tense them to the point where you get a Charlie horse. That is very important. I don't know how many times I've done that to myself. It is not pleasant. Try not to do it to yourself, okay? So we're going to tense up our calf muscles. Okay? Tense it up. Take a nice breath in. And exhale and release that tension. Next, we'll be moving on to our thighs. So tensing up our thigh muscles. breath in. And release. Okay. Next, we'll be focusing on hips, pelvis, and buttocks. So we'll be tensing up that area. Sometimes putting our hands on our hips might help. Okay. So we're going to focus on tensing that area. Take a breath in. And release. Move to your stomach. Okay. Tense that muscle. Breathe in. And release. Move to your chest. Okay. Sometimes it helps if we put our hands on our chest to be able to feel that tension. Okay. So tense it up. Breathe in. And release the tension. Next, we're moving to shoulders. So tense up your shoulders. Nice breath in. And release. Give it a little shake if you want to. Okay. Moving on to our upper arms and our forearms. So we'll be tensing those areas. Nice breath in. And release. Next, we'll be moving on to fingers and hands. Okay, clench them into fists. Okay. Nice breath in. And release. It's good to wiggle those fingers. Okay. Next, we will be doing our throat. Okay. You can either put your hand on your throat, or you can put your tongue to the back of the roof of your mouth to tense that muscle. Okay. So nice breath in. And release. Okay. Next, I'll be doing my funny face scrunch to alleviate the tension in my face. Your face holds a lot of emotions and hides a lot of emotions, so it's a good practice to get rid of any tension that is in your face. So we're going to scrunch up your face. Okay. It's a shame that, you get to see my funny face, but I don't get to see yours. So nice breath in. And release with your breath out. Alright. I want you to take a minute to go over your body. If you find that there is a part of your body that still feels tense, I want you to tense that area. Okay, one more time. And be able to release that tension. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of minutes to do a check, and then we'll move forward. Okay. All good? If not, you can always pause this, right? All right. Now that your physical body is relaxed, this is the time where I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. During this meditation, your physical body will remain safe. No harm will come to your physical body. I am going to ask that your spirit starts to come out and starts to go up and up and up. Going up through the sky and the clouds. Your spirit continues to go up and up and up, past the ethers and up and up, till you find yourself in the white, bright room. This room is safe, warm, and comforting. Don't worry about your physical body. It is safe and protected. Remind your physical body to breathe. In the white room, you see a door appear. This door is a lavender color. The shine of it almost looks to be that of the inside of an Babylonian shell. Intricate designs are along the door's frame. I want you to go to the door and open it. Step through it. Close the door behind you. As you turn, you can hear your feet crunching on tiny pebbles. The air is damp and cool when you breathe in. You notice that it's a little bit foggy. Even though it's foggy, you can still make out some details. You can see that there's bushes to either side of you, and the path continues ahead of you. Take the pathway that is ahead of you. You can hear the calls of owls. In the distance, you can see a light, a flickering light. And as you get closer, you notice that it's a flame inside an old lamp. And you get closer still, you see a staircase that leads upwards. I want you to take the staircase. The staircase is lit by lamplight on either side. And as you ascend, you notice the fog begins to dissipate. when you look down to see the staircase, you notice that it is made out of beautifully colored stone. The stone seems to resonate within you, a feeling of familiarity and something that your spirit has needed. Remember to breathe for your physical body. As you reach the top of the platform, at the top of the staircase, it has led you to an opening where it is paved with stone underfoot, and a bubbling fountain is in the center. To either side, you see the tops of a tree canopy. As you approach, you notice that there's a bench to the side of the fountain. And further behind the fountain, there are more stairs ascending. The sky is lit with starlight, and it's almost as if you can touch the stars. Instead of going up the stairs, you decide to sit on the bench to enjoy looking over the canopy and at the stars. As your gaze trails to the ascending stairs, you notice a being coming down the stairs and making their way towards you with grace. They greet you with a smile that warms you and makes you feel at ease. It's as if you've known them for a while. This being sits beside you, and you begin to exchange pleasantries. This is your spirit guide. You may ask them any question at this moment, or ask them if there is a specific message they wish to give you. If they don't have a message, that's okay. Enjoy their company. If they do have a message, listen closely to their words. Take your time talking with them. They tell you finally that you can call on them anytime hand you an object with a warm smile and bid you farewell. They return to the staircase they came from, and you watch as they slowly vanish, almost magically from sight. As you listen to the calmness of the fountain, you take a look at the trinket your spirit guide handed you. What is it? How does it feel to you? Do your spirit have any idea what the purpose is for this trinket? If it doesn't yet, it may come into play later on. It is time to return now. I want you to descend the staircase you came from. The difference when you came down the staircase is that you notice there is no fog to be seen. You're able to see the trunks of those tall trees and butterflies flying back and forth through the forest. You can still hear the hooting of owls and the yips of coyotes. Your feet finally hit the crunchy pebbles again. You make your way towards the lavender door, passing past the bushes once again. Make it be known that you are more than welcome to return here at any point in time. This is where you can meet your spirit guide. I want you to open the door and step through. You step through the lavender door into the white room again, and you make sure to close the door firmly behind you. You feel the warmth of the warm, bright light in this room. Now it is time for your spirit to descend into your physical body. Your spirit begins to leave the white room, down, 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 through the ethers, down, 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 through the clouds and the sky, down, 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 further still until you see your physical body. I ask that you return to your physical body. And when you are ready, begin to slowly open your eyes. Sometimes rubbing your feet on the ground can help bring your spirit body back into your physical body. Or if you have a grounding stone that you prefer to hold on to, that helps too. I find that when I do spirit work, whether that's spirit traveling or if I'm doing readings, I tend to have the need to have a drink or something sweet to eat. So whether that be fruit or some people crave like orange juice or sweet treats. It depends. So, I mean, there's lots of different ways to help you ground. Food is a grounding tool too. So that's also an interesting thing that I've learned as well. So let me know how that meditation went for you. Remember that you can use that doorway at any point in time. Also that when you do use that doorway, you might not run into the same spirit guide. You might run into a different spirit guide when you go the next time. That doorway will always be there as long as you remember what it looked like, and it should be easy to recall. It'd be very interesting to see what your experiences were. So if you want to comment them, or even if you share them with me through direct messaging through Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, that'd be very cool. I'm always interested in hearing people's experiences through meditation. And I'm always available to help decipher things as well. Especially when it comes to the symbology and trinkets and stuff like that. I also really enjoy doing dream interpretation too. So that's another thing that I like to do as well. I know that prior to COVID, I really, really enjoyed doing psychometry. And psychometry is when you take someone's personal object, so like say a bracelet or a ring or what have you, and you read the energy off of that and do a reading that way. So that's always been a fun thing to do. But now because of COVID, I can't really do that type of stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of neat things that you can do energy-wise. So that is my spirit guide meditation. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. And I wonder what kind of stone staircase you guys have walked on. It would be a very good idea to maybe look up what kind of stone, just to see if maybe that's something that you need right now at this time, especially if it's like a rose quartz or a grounding stone, right? Like, that's the whole purpose to that staircase, right? Is to figure out what your body needs here mundanely that you can utilize as a tool. So that's one way of assisting you in getting that information here. So that's why I snuck that in there. So take a gander, look up the meaning of your rock staircase to see if it's a stone that you need in your pocket. Okay. So anyways, I will be doing a card pull soon about what your spirit guide or what spirit has to say. So I look forward to doing that for you guys. All right. As always, love and light, and I hope you guys are doing very well. Okay? As always, positivity, right? Okay. You take care, everyone.